Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Well, hello there. Welcome back, all my fine aviation enthusiast friends. Welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. Sorry, I'm looking for something I lost. I don't know where the fuck I put it. Give me 1 second. But we're sitting here in Microsoft 2024 again, Microsoft 2024. I did do one thing. Oh, there's what I'm looking for. I did do one thing differently this time that I haven't been doing. I opted out of the beta test for this, so I took myself out of the beta program, and it runs way smoother so far. So I don't know, I don't know if the whole flight's gonna be good, but we gonna run with it. We gonna run with it until we can't. You know, because I want to do. I have another episode that I'm getting ready to do, probably tomorrow, which is going to take a while, but it's going to be in 2024 because I want it to be in 2024. Like I know I broke up with 2024 last night, but I was thinking about it. I'm going to give 2024 another chance. Everybody deserves a second chance, but don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. You do me dirty, we done. Anyways, enough about me rambling. Let's go ahead and let me show you what we're doing today. So we got display capture on. So they did come out with, well, hello, you're not supposed to be on the screen, are you? Not yet, at least. So there was an update a while ago. I've had it downloaded since. I just haven't had time to do the flight. There's been other stuff that's come out. So I've been a little busy. So we're just going to try it out. We're doing the ultra long range version of this aircraft, which it doesn't seem like there's any difference at all. With anything with the, I mean, you can't even really, like, there's no options that I see that are different between the two. I looked, but we are in 2024. Now, you know, I am a huge nerd. So we are recreating or doing our best at least to recreate this flight here. It's one of the shortest flights I could find in an A350. You know, I don't like just staring at the gauges for hours. So we're gonna put this thing in like 4x mode or 2x and try it out. Now I'm getting ready to buy Chase plane. I'm on the fence between Sky Dolly and Chase plane. Like, I like, oh, that car looks nice as shit. The CLE coupe. Look at that. All right, we need to get one. Let's learn about that. The CLE, that's the cheap model though. The C class, that's the baby Mercedes. Yeah, you need to get the E class of that. $799 with $6,000 due plus your tax and tags. You think I'm fucking around about that, man? I was in the car business forever. Let's look at the offer details. I bet you it's plus tax and tag. Let's see here. $17.99. Okay, total monthly payments. Wow, you're gonna wind up paying. You're gonna rent this vehicle for $29,000 for 3 years. So 3 years, you're gonna be renting this vehicle for $29,000. What a hell of a deal. At lease end, leasee pays for, okay, that's the lease end. Where's okay, 63.17. Capitalized cost reduction is just another way of saying down payment. Okay, $799. Okay, here we go. $795 acquisition fee. First month's lease payment. Your acquisition fee may vary to acquisition fee charge. Effective cash signing at lease end. Yeah, this can't have tax and tags in it because it's a national ad, so of course it's plus tax and tag. But man, you gonna spend $29,000 just to rent a vehicle, just so you can say I drive a Benz. I'd rather take that $29,000 and fucking get flight lessons. Buy a big ass computer. You can buy a lot of pizza. I will buy the shit out of some pizza. Give me 29 grand. Let me show you. Let me show you what $29,000 worth of pizza looks like. Anyway, so here's the flight from real life. I recreated it. It's not exactly like the same route. It's pretty damn close. So anyways, it's been sent over. Let's go ahead and get inside this airplane. Now, this airplane's been sitting on pause for a little bit. I'm going to leave the display capture up the way it is so you can see like the GPU usage. Like I have pretty much everything on high. The airplane was having trouble loading in, so I turned the building textures down to high. But everything else was on ultra. But I turned a few things down to high, just like I don't care about character quality and trees. You know what I mean? And like I don't care about that. All right, let me make sure the sound is on for the airplane. It's not, so all right. So let's go ahead and I will say it's been much smoother so far. I'm not sold that we're going to be able to finish this flight in 2024, but we're going to give it a try. Like there's no sound for the buttons, really? No clicks? Yep, that didn't work too well now, did it? Let me restart because it's been sitting on pause for a minute. Let me restart. All right, that's a good idea. You know, game capture is not on the right thing either, so that's why we didn't hear anything. Change that over. Either way, it didn't, and nothing turned on. Like I said, 2024 is just it's a fucking mess. It really is, man. Like, let me talk. Asobo, contact me. Hit me up in Discord, DM me. We can talk about this, Asobo. You can tell me, you can get all your feelings off. We just talk. We'll talk it out, Asobo. We'll talk about how you should have turned this into a DLC. Well, excuse me, airplane. Talk about how we should have turned this into a DLC or something for Microsoft 2020 instead of coming out with a whole new cash grab. All right. Well, this is a positive because when I've been trying to load this airplane, by the way, off and on for about an hour now. At least it's got tires because before it didn't have a front tire. We were just levitating. All right, let me put the and let me turn live weather back on. I usually load with live weather off. Let me make sure my sheets are still shaved. Yeah, seats are still saved. I mean, the interior is pretty nice on these airplanes. It did a good job, like with the seat numbers and shit. See, it's still moving very slow though. That's the thing. Like compared to 2020, it just like moving around the cabin is so slow. Maybe that's how they have it. All right, let's try to start this airplane back up. See what it do. Do we hear clicks? That's a positive. That's a positive. That's a positive. Not bad. All right, let's get our navigation lined up. Get our flight plan brought in. You son of a bitch. Didn't I already connect my Navigraph account? It's already connected. All right, open in browser. Let me. Yeah, there's my email. Very good. Okay, what the fuck? All right, I thought I did that. Sorry, guys. I thought I did that already. Okay, this is building the flight plan. Where is... let's see here. Terminal. Okay, wait. Generate. Takeoff terminal and route ground. flight plan. Okay, here we go. SimBrief import. This should be the tail number from real life, by the way. Alright, load sheet. SimBrief import. And I didn't have really a GSX option. I don't really know. I don't really care about GSX, to be honest. I plan on trying to use SimBrief to import, so let's go without that for now. Let's just. Okay. Company flight plan request. Company flight plan received. Insert, please. IRS should be about done. Yeah, in 1 minute. Alright, in the meantime, let's go ahead and... what do we have ground here? Ground, avionics. Load, chocks, GPU. Okay, this has pushback with it anyways. Alright, load sheet, let's set the 0 fuel weight, and set fuel, instant. Alright, very good, so that's all done. Get our APU turned on. Alright, let's get our rest of our flight plan put in here. So we have departure. Shit. Let me pull it up on here, I guess. Runway 27. SID. 2X. Enter. Transition. Attacking. Very good. Insert that. Go down. OMDB. Runway, right now at least, we're going to try for 30 right. That might change. Okay, approach. ILS. Star, enter. C. Very good. And no transition there. Insert this. Excellent. Let's get out of this screen. Go on plan mode. Make sure our flight plan is okay. Let's click back on flight plan. Start at the beginning, and let's just arrow down. Excuse me? That was quick. Okay, V2, and then N... Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, yeah, that all looks right. Okay, very good. Alright, initialization. Wind request. That. And just received. insert. Okay, let's contact tower, get our IFR clearance. Status. Just trying to see if I can get it to work clicking on this. Yeah, it does. It just takes a while. Okay. Oh, let me open up the right, cable A. I will hear it.
Information whiskey. 2330 Zulu. Wind 240.
All right, information whiskey. All right, let's go to clearance.
Visibility 1. Sky conditions. Scattered at 1800 feet. Few cumulonimbus at 3000 feet. Broken at 9.
Mumbai clearance, Emirates 503 with IFR clearance request to Dubai. We have information whiskey.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
If I can turn the sound up with this a little bit here. Volume.
Emirates 503. Information whiskey is current. Clear to Dubai via the RAX 2 Alpha departure, then R5. Departure runway 27.
Clear to Dubai via the RAX 2 Alpha departure, that is followed departure runway 27, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 119er.3, squawk 3675, Emirates 03. Alright, that should trigger.
Emirates 503. Read back. Correct. Ground is on 121.9er. Fixed flight, sir.
Good, they put that in there automatically. Alright, let's finish our initialization, then get pushed back, and we'll be good to go. Okay, here's cool. Go to. Okay, what is it again? 167.8.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Emirates flight to Dubai. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact our friendly crew members. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
السيدات والسادة، نرحب بكم على متن رحلتنا. نحن سعداء بوجودكم معنا اليوم. نرجو منكم تخزين أمتعتكم اليدوية بعناية في الخزائن العلوية أو تحت المقاعد أمامكم. لضمان راحتكم وسلامتكم، يرجى وضع الأغراض الثقيلة في الخزائن العلوية، بينما تحفظ الأشياء الصغيرة بشكل آمن. إذا كنتم بحاجة إلى مساعدة، فإن طاقم المقصورة مستعد دائما لتقديم الدعم. سنبدأ التحرك من البوابة قريبا، لذا نرجو منكم الجلوس وربط أحزمة الأمان مع إخلاء الممرات.
$38, $35, $41. That's $267. Why is it saying $161 there? That's weird. All right, $267. Turn. Takeoff performance. Let's go to takeoff performance. Sync with FMS. Okay, sync. 8 unit. Okay, there we go. 1002. Let's set that. Okay, compute. And that to the FMS. Alright, confirm. Alright, and we have takeoff 30. So this has to be 30 as well. Alright, we'll get that figured out later. I think there's a way, I think I can just drag this. I think, I forget. It might be with my trim wheel, but there's a way to bring this in line with what we need to do for takeoff. Alright, let's contact Sayintentions. I think my screen is still on. Okay, very good. Okay. Let's try using Sayintentions for pushback. Let me get clearance first. Mumbai, never mind, I need to call ground. Sorry. Alright. See, it works so much quicker when you click on that. When you click on their actual app, it works so much quicker. Mumbai ground, Emirates 503 requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
Emirates 503. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. All aircraft be advised. Information X-ray is now current. UN NH1002. All
Right.
aircraft be advised.
Let's get,
Information X-ray is now
ramp.
current. UN
Mumbai ramp, Emirates 503, currently at gate 30, requesting pushback tug for pushback. Docs.
flight deck. Target on its way for pushback.
PU. Terminal chart.
Pipe has been inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Okay, let's see here. Departure. Shit, I don't have Navigraph up on anything. What is my iPhone? Hang on a second. I just want to get the chart numbers. Oh, hey Darren. Sorry I didn't... Well, you're not watching right now, but I'll say hi to you on Discord in a little bit. I only get Discord notifications on one device. So it's 10E3, or 10.3E actually. Alright, this is our departure. And let me set up our approaches. Oh. So our approach is 10, I mean our arrival actually. It's 10.2C. Okay. Our approach is 11.4. Where's 11.4 at? Oh, we're still on arrivals. Alright. 11.4 right here. All right, let me go back to VABB now. Get our airport reference chart. That chart number is 10.9. I'm not gonna pin it. I'm hoping to go here. What was that they gave me? Oh, I didn't get taxi clearance yet. Never mind, that's right. All right, I was getting ready to read back taxi, but we don't have to yet. All right, let's, oxygen's good. Okay, oh, that's good. All right, let's disconnect, which way do we need to face? All right, I think that's going to be nose to the right. Mumbai tug, parking brakes off, ready for pushback. Push us nose to the right, please.
Ground to flight deck, tug standing by. Starting pushback nose to the right.
Copy that. We're going to start engine number 2.
For departure. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Emirates Flight 503 to Dubai. We are delighted to have you with us today. Our captain, Gregory, and our first officer, Long Duck Dong, are in charge of the flight. Joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Aisha, Omar, Fatima, and Zayed. We expect a flight time of approximately 3 hours and 20 minutes. Now, I would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. For our passengers seated near the exits, please note that this aircraft has 8 emergency exits. 2 at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. In an emergency, lights will guide you to the exits. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board. Lastly, life vests are located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Parker brake on yet? I mean, what's up? All right, let's put the parking brake on. Mumbai tug, you can stop here, please.
Tug stopping as requested. Disconnecting now. Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
We have good engine start, parking brakes on. You can disconnect. Mumbai tug, thanks for your help. Have a great morning.
confirmation. Safe flight. See you next time. Ground to flight deck. The tug is already disconnected. Safe flight. See you next time.
Okay. Put our packs back on. Our flaps down. Our brake up. Speed brake. Arm auto brake. Cabin. Takeoff configuration test even though the parking brakes are on.
656, contact tower on 118.1. Have a good morning.
Yep, from the cabin.
Roger, over to tower 1181. I fly 656. Good morning.
That's other people, by the way. Let me turn that down a little bit. Let's see here, multiplayer. No, it's fine. All right, let me contact tower. I mean, ground. Ground again. Oh, we're already on ground. Okay. Mumbai ground, Emirates 503, ready for taxi to runway 27.
Emirates 03, Mumbai ground. Taxi to runway 27 via Bravo 1. Mike 5, Mike 6, November 4.
Taxi to runway 27 via Bravo 1, Mike 5, Mike 6, November 4, Emirates 03. Alright, our trim is almost right. Hopefully that'll be okay for our takeoff. I'm not sure why the cabin is not saying that they're ready. Hopefully they will as we start moving. Let's take our parking brake off. Moving. Now I should have... Okay, good. I do have them split. I don't see a cabin crew. So I'm not even like looking where I'm going. There should be a cabin, like cabin crew should be okay. Let me tell them. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. All right, cabin's now ready.
Okay, Captain. Preparing for day calls.
Not take calls. Take off. Do our takeoff clearance. All right, takeoff is normal. It wasn't even turning. I had that rudder stomped all the way to the right. And that was almost a really short flight. Come on, 24. You're better than this, I think. Let's get the tower set up.
Roger, over to departure at line 65.
Mumbai Tower, Emirates 503, holding short runway 27, ready for departure.
Emirates 03 Heavy, Mumbai Tower, runway 27, winds 230 at 9er, gusting 19er, cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew takes seats for takeoff.
Cabin crew takes seats for departure.
Alright, you screen, how do you come on down? I do not see a way to get these screens to. I'm like clicking on every spot that I can think of. Maybe they don't work. I'm gonna turn on click spots once we get up in the air. I don't really care about it right now. All right, let's get rolling. Already late enough in the day, man. Sunday night, man. I start my training tomorrow. I'm real excited about that. Training for to be home certified, so I can make some more money and help more people. Okay, we're ready. Locks on. Flex speed set. B1.
B1.
Rotate. Not a bad takeoff. Up.
Emirates 503, contact departure.
No way. Contact departure, Emirates 503.
Emirates 503, contact departure on 119.3.
I know that, buddy. Emirates departure, good morning. Emirates 503 Heavy, currently climbing through 3,000 feet for flight level 400.
Emirates 03 Heavy, Mumbai departure, radar contact, climb flight level 040, direct Mike Bravo 364.
Climb flight level 040, direct Mike Bravo 364, Emirates 503 Heavy.
Emirates 503, climb flight level 210.
You son of a bitch. Climb flight level 210, Emirates 503 Heavy. No, I'm not using VATSIM. I'll use VATSIM when I'm ready. Oh shit, we still have the landing gear down. Holy shit. Good job, Chad. I thought we had landing gear up. Yeah, I'm glad we went to the outside view. It would have been down for a long time. Alright, standard pressure. Yeah, I'll use VATSIM at some point. I like using this system. And I wasn't really sure if we were going to be doing a whole flight, being that we were in 2024, so I didn't really feel like I didn't really feel like filing the flight plan and doing all this other shit with VATSIM tonight. I will use VATSIM at some point. What's the big deal anyways with VATSIM? ATC is ATC. All these guys get such hard-ons for VATSIM. Why? What's the big fucking deal? Okay, so the way our flight plan is going, we're going out here to Sunken, and we're picking up Highway V2, taking it down. I guess I can show it on here. Let me pull the flight plan into here. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Yep. We come up here. This is V2. This is V2. Then we come down here. This is 307, I believe. Yeah, V2. Yeah, P. Oh, no, it's N571.
Emirates 503, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Emirates 503. So dodge it, so dodge it, there's a few different points you can go through. You can go this way, like there's a few different highways.
Emirates 503, maintain flight level 250.
What do you say, buddy? Alright, let me turn on, hang on one second. Let me just turn on that setting. Flight interface. Okay. Where is the click spot on this thing? I think it's just here for show. I don't think it works. Yeah, maybe it doesn't work in this latest update. Oh well. Alright, let me turn it back off again.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. You may also enjoy our onboard Wi-Fi service. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Emirates 503, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Emirates 503. Wow, that's it, Inabuilds, huh? Just 2 fucking cameras, huh? Good job, Inabuilds. All that for 60 bucks. Or however much it was.
Emirates 503, climb flight level 320.
This guy doesn't sound like he likes his job too much. Climb flight level 320, Emirates 503.
Emirates 503, maintain flight level 320.
There is a way to put that on the center screen here. How do I do that again?
Emirates 503, contact Ahmedabad radar on 134.2.
Contact Ahmedabad radio 134.2, Emirates 503. Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad radar, good morning. Emirates 503 heavy, currently climbing through 16,000 feet, 16,000 feet for flight level 400. Yeah, there we go.
Emirates 03, Ahmedabad radar, identified, namaste.
Namaste yourself, baby. Let me namaste all over you. Alright, so it doesn't store our... It doesn't store our charts. Can we go from one to the other, huh? Right, terminal, maintenance... I don't think there's...
Emirates 03, Ahmedabad radar, climb flight level 350.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Climb flight level 350, Emirates 503. I wonder how it sounds with headphones on. Let's see here. Where is headphones mode? I don't really know if I hear much of a difference. I mean, it's a little less wind. Yeah, I kind of like it with the headphones off. Oh, we can do IFR high on here. Yep. Here's the end of our takeoff. V2 to BMO.
Emirates 503. Climb flight level 380.
Oh, okay. Just the first officers. Flying flight level 380, Emirates 503. Have my hat switch program for that. Pretty easy plane to fly. Like, there's not much to setting it up, really. It's just a big old plane. Not very exciting to fly, to be honest. It really isn't. It's not like the F-28 or even a Phoenix at that point. I mean, Phoenix has more stuff you can do. But it's not like flying like the Piper Turbo Arrow 3 or the Starship or the other plane, that Italian plane, like the Avanti P106 or whatever it's called. But so far so good on 2024. I think getting rid of the beta really helped. I still see some shit with the clouds. And then at first, when I first loaded up tonight, there was a big black line around the airplane, but that was when I was in beta. Yeah, now that I took out of beta, it seems to be doing a bit better. Not great. Not on the level of 2020, but it's not too far off either at this point from what it looks like. I don't know what my FPS is. It won't show on these games. Like if I jump into another game...
Flight level 400.
I'm flight level 400, Emirates 503 heavy. 2 clicks, 1, 2. One of my episodes, probably the episode tomorrow, that one we're going to be learning about an airplane together. We're going to have like the manual open, and we're going to be looking at shit together. I don't think I've ever done something like that before, but we're going to do it. It's going to be fun, I think. I already know how to use most of it. I know enough to get us through flights and to operate most of the equipment, or at least to fumble my way through, or fake it till I make it kind of thing. But there's definitely some hidden features with this airplane that I want to go over and review. Hey, what happened? I was going to click on that screen. That's cool. You can use this wheel to spin through stuff. Oh, you don't have to be... Okay, I thought this box had to be... These boxes had to show up at the bottom, but they don't. Even if it goes away, you can still cycle through everything. Very cool. Pressure, and then it goes to video, and then back to engines. Pretty cool. And we are officially done our departure. Yeah, it's a shame that it sounds like the same no matter where you're sitting at in the airplane. How the lights look at night. The nav lights on a lot of these airplanes looked horrible. Like you could see the light from inside the cockpit on some of these planes. That's definitely better than it was when it was on the beta mode. pretty good at night. A lot better than I thought it was going to. Wonder if this Myanmar thing is about the plane that crashed. Wonder if that's like a secret head nod to the folks that lost their lives on that flight. New day dawns. Strange that the heads-up display wouldn't come down. We're almost halfway done our first highway. trying to figure a way to spin myself around, but really isn't a good way to do that. Usually have to push the button a few times for switch drone mode and regular mode, or back and forth. Once we get to our cruising altitude, we'll speed things up a bit. Sleep, dude, I'm ready for sleep. Oh, sweet sleep, how I miss you so. Throwing a movie tonight, play some mobile games on my iPad for a few minutes. There's like this really cool crossword game that I like. And there's Einstein one that I really like. Einstein something. I forget what the name. I know Einstein is in the name of it. Then there's a tower builder game I like. I play a little bit called Total Battle. I don't sit there and play these games long, just a few minutes at a time. Sometimes the Einstein one I'll sit on for a while because it's difficult. Then there's this word. Actually, there's two other ones that I have. One where you read stories, like old stories, like Catcher in the Rye, Tom Sawyer, and you have to like sentences are sometimes jumbled up, or the words are jumbled up, or they're missing, and you have to fill in what words or what sentences are supposed to be there based on certain options that you have. And then there's another game where you have to match words, and there are 5 across. And like the daily challenges, it's like you have to match five lines. And the second one's like you have to match 7 lines, and then the last one's 13 lines. But like the words are fucking hard. Like, you know, I can't even give you an example. Like take 5 ancient empires, you know, or 4 different types of personality traits. But it's not like, you know, Byzantine or depression. They're like hard words a lot of the times. It's fun. Told you I'm a nerd. I've downloaded Rogue Squadron again. I just haven't. I really want to play it again. Just haven't started it back up. Like I downloaded it. I don't really like the fact that I think I have to play as a woman. And I don't like when that choice is made for me. I want to identify as a woman, that's my choice. If I want to identify as a woman, that's up to me. Not up to them. Planetary defense finds inner... What? Hang on a second. What did it say? Planetary defense. It's on my other computer. Ozzy Osbourne. Like the Prince of Darkness. I was gonna take a plane and fly into the hurricane over near Taiwan, but I didn't. I decided to get this flight out of the way since I've been holding on to it for a while. What did I say? Xbox. Following mass layoff, Xbox execs recommends AI to... So you get fired from Xbox and then they tell you, no, just use AI to cope. You know, use artificial intelligence to cope. Where did this planetary object? I was just reading something that was saying our air defense system finds planetary object, and I just read what it's about. I'm sure they're lying to us about it. But... Oh, look at this fucking car. Holy shit. Look at this car. First of all, let me make sure I'm still on display mode. Okay, I am. I'm not used to sitting on display mode this long. No, are they not going to show it here? And I wish I had the same. I should have the same feeds. Oh, good. How to launch a nuclear missile? That's always what I wanted to know. Awesome. Fly. Osprey. Man, that is one of my favorite planes to fly. Okay, yeah. Here's Xbox telling. Did he? How was he not found guilty? I guess when you had that much money. I guess when you have that much money, that kind of stuff happens. Okay, yeah, it's not showing me the... Nope. They had a really tiny car. Oh, that looks pretty good. Set up Corso. No, there's a car right here, a micro car made for lane splitting like a motorcycle. It's got like 4 wheels. It's cool. It's on Mashable. If you go to Mashables, I think from like a week ago. It's really cool looking, man. It sits like high up in the air. It almost looks like oh, I see what it is. I was wondering how you got onto it. So you ride it like a motorcycle, but it's got the top like a car. What the fuck? Let me bring this. I'll put this on Discord later. Let me pull it up and just keep it as a story here. Well, actually, I can just copy and paste the link in chat. Hang on. Here we go. Here's the link. Cool looking. Are we at 40 yet?
Emirates 503. You're leaving controlled airspace. Contact Oceanic Control. Primary is 119.56. 5 secondary is 132.335.
Copy that. I'm at that radar. Contact Oceanic Control. Primary 119er 565. Secondary is 132.335. Emirates 503. Alright, so we have 119er 565. And let me plug in the backup. 132.335. Oceanic Control, good morning. Emirates 503, currently cruising flight level 400.
Emirates 03, Oceanic Control, maintain flight level 400.
did not click altitude, by the way. I was going to, but it wound up just activating it anyways. So I was going to click it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude. My colleagues and I will begin our snack and drink service shortly. Today, we have some delightful options for you, including our famous Arabic meze and a selection of refreshing beverages. After the service, we will also have articles from the Emirates shop available for you to browse. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
All right, let's go a little faster. See how it does. 4x, huh?
Emirates 03 Oceanic Control, contact Ahmedabad radar on 134.2.
Contact Ahmedabad radar on 134.2, Emirates 03. Ahmedabad radar, Emirates 503, currently cruising flight level 400.
Emirates 03, Ahmedabad radar identified. Good morning.
One thing I do want to look at actually is charts. Let's see what it says. Yeah, sure enough, got the right info. I don't think we're going to be doing this whole thing, but we'll see. Let's see if they got us below 6,000 at 14. Yep, they do. All right, very good. Outside air temperature right now, 30 degrees. I know this is kind of early to put in, but we're putting it in anyways. 995. company. 40. Alright, we'll just put in, we'll do 240. Put in 240. Miles to the top of descent. I'm guessing it's in 4X right now. It's what it says on the screen here. I kind of like having a different visual cue, but that's theirs. Wake me up when it's over. I wish I could just drag my airplane to where I want it. Grilled chicken sub from Royal Farms for dinner tonight. Pretty damn good. You gotta, I know it's like a fast food type restaurant, you know, gas station thing. Royal Farms, don't sleep on their shit. They got some. Their chicken's awesome. Usually the fried chicken, which I don't get to. Every once in a while, I'll get a chicken burger. So fucking good. Grilled chicken they got there is on point. Get some sweet peppers put on it. Honey mustard, some lettuce, some onion, some red onion. We're gonna have to set our brake to vacate as well this evening. We'll do that as we're descending. We'll work on that. That's a cool feature of brake to vacate. .400 miles left to the top of descent. This is, remember in the beginning of the episode I was talking about the kryptonite and how this waypoint you had like a bunch of different ways to go. Here's what I'm talking about. How it splits off. 1, 2, or 5 different choices. Cool how they have like airways in the sky. It'd be nice one day if they made it like that game I've played before. I don't know if any of you guys have played it. It's called I think it's called Star Trucker. The game is so much fun. For a while, I'm a little bored of it now, but it's a cool game where you're a truck driver, like a trucking simulator, like an 18-wheeler trucking simulator, but in space. You have these huge rockets that power your ship. And you have to continually keep batteries, like new batteries in for everything. You have to change fuses. You have to change oxygen filters. Like you can eventually get a secret like door or a secret like compartment under the floorboard where you can store, you know, like contraband. And you just go and you deliver huge trailers that magnetically have like an electromag kind of lock on it, and that's how they lock onto the truck. Speaking of changing filters and batteries and things like that, I have an older vehicle. I decided I did not want a car payment anymore, so I've been driving this older vehicle now for about 5 years, and last couple of years, it's been burning like a quart of oil, like every 3 or 4 months it'll burn a quart. Now I haven't had an oil change in about a year because I don't really drive any miles. And last time I talked to the guys, they were like, just bring it in on the mileage. If you're not driving the miles, there's okay. Well, I decided just to buy a 4 or 5 quart thing of oil and a funnel, just in case, like one day, like my oil light comes on. My oil lights come on a couple of times in this car from oil burning. And then, you know, you need to have oil in the car. It's like the blood, like your body. Your body without blood's not going to work. Same thing with the car. I was taking my son today to go to my mom's house. He's going to spend a few days there. He's doing an extra couple of classes this summer so he can finish up his degree. Or finish up his diploma, actually.
Emirates 03 Heavy, engine departure. Contact Muscat Control on 135.6.
Contact Muscat Control 135.6, Emirates 503 Heavy. Muscat Control, good morning. Emirates 503 Heavy, currently cruising flight level 400. So, we just got onto the highway because I was meeting her.
Muscat Control identified. Good morning.
And as soon as we get like onto the ramp to get onto the highway, I see the oil like flash, and I was like it's hot as death outside, you know what I mean? And I knew as soon as I saw the oil light, I just pulled right over. Troop, right over. My landing rate was probably 6,000. I pulled in hard as shit on the. But yeah, I knew. I mean, as soon as that light came on, I went and checked my oil, and sure enough, it was pretty much bone dry. So I know I put a little too much oil in. Some of it spilled. Not much, a few tablespoons, but I cleaned that up. But yeah, I mean, I dumped in that whole jug of 5W20. I dumped in there, man. That car drank it up, and then I just took it easy, you know, there on out. But yeah, man. Lesson being, it's always good to keep a couple quarts of oil in your car. If your car uses oil, it's always good to keep like a portable tire inflator, you know, that plugs into electrical socket. Like, it's good to keep those things. One, so if you're with a girl, she gets impressed. Oh my god, man, he's so handy. Look at him, so prepared. Look at him. I'm gonna fuck him. Or so you don't have to call tow truck companies and spend all kinds of stupid money to get them to come out and, you know, help you out. So far, so good. Let me knock on some woodish type material next to me on my desk. So far, 2024 has not been terrible. I know that DLSS is causing this ghosting on the screen. I know that for sure. Because then every time I switch into TAA, like, it goes away immediately. But, I mean, I have NVIDIA. I don't mind a little bit of ghosting. Alright, what's it saying we got until... It's saying we got about a half an hour. How I just switched back and forth between screens, that's what I was talking about yesterday or the day before, about sometimes like when I'll switch from one screen to another, like it'll just freeze, it'll froze. Ew, what kind of bug is that? I'll be back. I gotta catch a bug. You're gonna hear my oh, this one was a pincher bug. You're gonna hear my vacuum here in a moment. Sorry. I caught him or not. I had the little brush thing by accident, and the whiskers of the brush hit his body first, and he fell. I mean, I don't care if I caught him. I mean, I just don't want to look up and see him. So, I mean, if he goes away, that's fine with me. All right, let me. What's this say here? Oh, okay. We got 128 miles. All right, let's go back into sped up mode. Now that he's on the floor, though, like I'm probably gonna look down in a few seconds and see that motherfucker prone.
03 Muscat Control, expect the MP3 Bravo arrival. I'll start your descent in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start. Direct Delta Bravo 520.
Copy that. Expect the MP3 Bravo arrival. We'll reach out if we want to start descent. If not, we'll talk to you in 20 minutes. Emirates 503. Direct DB 520. We have 3 Charlie. Oh, I see him again. I'll be right back. Motherfucker's back on the wall. Motherfucker's like a Pink Floyd song. He back on the wall. Alright, your buddy, come here. I missed you. Come here, let me say hi. Thank you for playing. Okay. I got him. Like there was a Dow. Alright. Hey, Skybro, man. Awesome flight so far. Handle the comms for a little while, please.
Yo, Gregory, I got the comms from here, bro.
Okay, let me look at these charts here. The 3C. Oh, they have us doing a different runway. Let me talk to this center and see what they have. Muscat Control, Emirates 503, what runway do you have us landing at today?
Emirates 503, expect runway 12 right for landing at Dubai.
That's why. Alright, let's change our, that's why he gave us direct to that. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's pick a new, so we have runway 12 right. Yes, re-rec. Bravo. All right, that looks fine. Get rid of this one and that one. Go back to rivals. That's pinned, and for the approach, all right. And he said direct DB20, so let's go direct. Choose these up. DB20. Let's see here, runways. That's from 190. Outside air is 30. An H995. Probably going to be the same for 12. $110. 20. Okay. Good. Muscat Control, Emirates 503. We're going to begin our descent to Delta Bravo 520 into M3 Bravo arrival.
Emirates 503, descend via MP3 Bravo into Dubai.
Descend via MP3 Bravo into Dubai. Emirates 03.
Oh yeah, I forgot Chad had controls. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain alongside Sky Bro. Sitting next to me, we've just begun our descent into Dubai. It's a wonderful 30 degrees there this morning when we get there. Thank you for flying Emirates, and we'll do our best job to get you on the ground as safely and as quickly as possible so you can make your connection flights and enjoy Dubai. Thank you for flying Emirates. See ya.
Thank you, Captain Gregory. I will prepare the cabin for landing.
let's set up our brake to vacate. Go to plan. Zoom in. Brake to vacate, we have that set now. Alright, we got our brake to vacate set up. So that puts us at 2545. Alright, so that's about 400 meters. That's good. As long as we sit down on the runway when we're supposed to. If we glide too much, we might miss it. Alright, let's zoom back out. Excellent, that's done. Sounds of this airplane are not very good. The hydraulics were okay, like when the wing was going down before, but I mean when we were doing the flaps, but very windy. I know real airplanes are windy, but this is not a real airplane; it's a simulator. Like I would like for the engines just to be a little louder. Little. Earth looks round to me. This is round. In Microsoft's world, it's round. wonder if it's got our landing set up. I'm sure it does. Yeah, 109.50. Uh, 119. When is this chart from? April 2025. January 2025, that's got 119 as well. Well, we're going to go with 119. Since both charts have 119, let's plug in 119 in the course here. Can I change it? No, I can't change it. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. Surprised this doesn't do weather. I could have sworn this tablet did weather. It's not. There's the beginning of United Arab Emirates. Can't tell if that's a bug up there or not. I don't think it is.
Emirates 503, contact Minhad, approach on 122.5.
Switching to Minhad approach on 122.5, Emirates 03.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bug.
Minhad approach, Emirates 03. Morning, descending through flight level 160.
Emirates 03 Heavy, Minhad approach, identified. Good morning, expect the visual runway 12 right approach into Dubai.
Expecting the visual runway 12 right approach into Dubai, Emirates 03 Heavy.
Emirates 503 Heavy, speed 230 knots. Emirates 503. Descent altitude 1000. QNH 994.
Descending to 1000. QNH 994. Emirates 03.
To get my pedals set up. I don't know how far the rudder pedals are in real life from captain's feet, but like I keep mine like so my legs are almost at a 90-degree angle. I tend to have, I feel better control. But let's fly into this at nighttime. At least initially, to see how it looks. Something like that. No, I thought they'd be getting us down to a little bit lower altitude. Being that we should be descending to like 8,000 feet right now. It's got to be awesome driving like on this road and just seeing like these mountains next to you. Probably like driving in Nevada, really. Or parts of Utah, maybe. I don't have experience with that. Any mountains I've driven close to have had like a lot of trees and shit near them. It would be nice if the heads-up display worked just so I could see what it looked like. Bet you it works in 2020. Gorgeous. Sometimes this game is just really, I mean, this is why I play this game over X-Plane most of the time, is because of, just, it's beautiful. I wish there was a simulator that could marry the two, like have like a hybrid baby between Microsoft and X-Plane. Have the airplane mechanics of X-Plane, but the graphics of Microsoft. I'd love to see X-Plane come out on PlayStation. That would be dope as hell. Have an alternate. You know, we got Microsoft, Xbox. We'll have X-Plane and PlayStation. Get an X station for it. That would be cool. Come up with an X station. Man, I'm smart as shit. I got a lot of good ideas. I'm real smart.
Emirates 503. Descend altitude 7,000.
Descending to 7,000. Emirates 03.
I'm real smart and stuff. Alright, according to this, we should be at like 210 right now, I think. Oh no, not yet. We're still at 230. Okay. How good this game looks. I'm surprised those little pincher bug didn't die, because I sprayed the shit out of my house a while back. And that spray, I mean, I've seen it kill bugs before. Like, it doesn't kill them immediate. Well, you know, maybe Maybe he just touched it. It takes a little while for it, where it doesn't kill him immediately. Dude, that was fun. I hope tonight is not like last night. Like, I don't really want to sit here and practice landings.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Dubai. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at
This is Khadijah, by the way. Oh, I guess I should put on the landing lights.
Ensure your seats are in their full upright position.
That would probably be a good idea.
Seatbelts. Once we land, our Emirates staff on the ground will provide you with information regarding your connection flights. Thank you for your cooperation.
So many fucking armchair wannabes. Everybody's always saying how easy it is. Just do this. Just my settings are not your settings. My system doesn't run as your settings, so it's not always the same. Plus, I like taking manual control at like 2,000 feet. I like making it a bit more challenging than just grabbing it last minute. I like trying to fly it in myself most of the way if I can. You know, Khadijah, is that racist? Like, I think Sayintentions could be labeled, like, I think if Biden were still in office, like, I don't know if this company would be around. Like, we got Khadijah, we got Alejandro, like, and they're like to the letter, like stereotypical is what I'm thinking. Like Alejandro's name is like Alejandro, like, and then like Hiroshi from Tokyo. I mean, like Tyrone, fucking Tyrone. Ranjit, semi-professional. India. All right, let's put back on. Who do we have? Khadijah from Dubai. Yeah, we had 210 knot shit.
Emirates 14 Heavy. Proceed direct below. Descend altitude 3000. QNH 904. Until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 12 right approach.
Take my advice, Greg. Dang it. What did you just say though? Like you said to go. You said go direct somewhere. Just said it, dude. All right, let's get down to 210. What the fuck did he just say? No, maybe that wasn't us. Maybe that wasn't us he was talking to. I forget that I have other like chatter on. I could take your advice, Mike. But that's not the way I want to play, though. Like, if you want to play it that way, that's fine, but I don't want to take manual control at 700 feet or 1,000 feet. I want to take manual control from farther away and actually practice flying. I don't care if every landing is, you know, a smooth, buttery landing every single time. I like practicing. I know I could take control late like that and just keep it straight and steady all the way down, but it's not how I want to do it. Are you still writing in capitals? You're still right. You're still mad. You're still writing in capitals. That's the problem with you and a lot of the other guys. All you guys care about is landings. That's not what this channel's about. Yeah, this is not all about landing. It's a part of it for sure. You botch it landing, you botch it, then we go practice it. And we get it buttered, like last night. At minus 69 I had at the end of last night. Center line minus 69. Because I practiced a handful of times and got used to the feel of the airplane. And once I got a good feel for it, then we came in and had a good landing. But the fun part for me is practicing. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Get out of my way. You're really low, dude. Wait, is that my shadow, actually? What the fuck is going on there? What is that? It's like the airplane's getting smaller. Don't disappear. Don't disappear, airplane. It doesn't have lights on or anything. That's weird. Fucking weird. I'm just happy we've made it this far in Microsoft 2024. Alright, we gotta slow down here in a moment. So we can slow down for this turn.
Emirates 14, contact Dubai Tower on 118.75.
I'm not taking the rage bait. do I sound mad? I'm doing what the traffic control was telling me to do. I'm doing the arrival. It didn't tell me to go direct to a waypoint. So yeah, we're doing the whole arrival. We're almost done the arrival. Activate approach mode. Let's drop down to 3,000 feet. Nice looking out the side of the window and not seeing my GPU go up to 98%. Now that I got rid of this beta version of Microsoft, things are much better. That beta version was killing it. All right, we're about 24 miles away. I could just sit in the back of the plane and just let the autopilot land this thing. Just test it out, see if it works. I used to do that a lot, actually. People are interested in that kind of stuff. They want to see how well it'll land itself. Maybe we'll do it tonight. We'll just sit in the back and just watch Dubai. Oh, hang on a second. Let me try to record this. I decided I'm going to be buying, I think I'm going to be buying Chase plane.
Emirates 503, turn left, heading 080 vectors for the visual runway, 12 right approach.
Left heading 080, vectors for the visual 12 right approach. Emirates 03.
What are you talking about, 080? Did they really just say that? Say intentions, what the fuck, guys? That's completely wrong. .08 vectors. There's no 08 anywhere in this landing. Still 995. Oh, actually, let me refresh this and see. Yeah, still looks like it's 995. Here's our runway. .080. Pretty good, say intentions, pretty good. Here, land on the street next to the airport. Maybe it predicted the future, and it's like, oh, his center line tonight. The center line for Greg's going to be 080 vectors.
Emirates 503, turn left, heading 065. Emirates 503.
Oh, that's not us that he's talking to.
Maintain heading 120 until established. Cleared for the visual runway.
They're not. I forgot that I have.
Left heading 065, Emirates 03. Maintain headed 120 until established.
Yeah.
Cleared for the visual runway 12 right approach. Emirates 03.
Yeah, some of those transmissions were not for us. All right, flaps 2. It actually is my speed. 125, huh? Sounds good to me. All my lights are on. I just didn't turn on the nose wheel lights yet. because I haven't put the landing gear down yet, but I'm getting ready to. I don't think the wing lights are on. I don't have like icing on things like that. All right, glide slope is alive.
503. Contact Dubai Tower on 118.75.
Laps 3.
Contact Dubai Tower on 118.75, Emirates 03. Dubai Tower, Emirates 03. Evening, we're established on the visual approach for runway 12, right.
Emirates 03 heading. Dubai Tower,
That's full.
wind 185 at 90. Runway 12 right, clear to land.
Runway 12 right, clear to land, Emirates 03 heavy.
We might just sit back here and just watch it. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. Just watch Dubai come on in. We'll see. I do miss doing these kind of landings, where I just sit and watch. But hopefully it records. Still recording? Let me see here. I'm trying to use the free version first. All right, that's still recording. Let's go back up front. All right, my control.
Speed.
Oh, is my landing gear's not down? Oh shit! I forgot to put the landing gear down. I might have to do a go around.
400.
Glide slow.
100 above. 300.
Glide slow.
Minimum.
Glide slow.
200.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
100.
Glide slow.
90. 80. 70. 60.
Glide
50.
slow.
40. 30. 20. Return. 10. Return. 5. Return. Return. Return.
Auto brake off.
Not bad. I'll take it for Microsoft 2024. That's not too bad. Dude, I forgot to put the landing gear down. I cut the auto throttle early. I know I did, but I heard all the flashing and shit, and I couldn't really read it. I didn't realize I didn't have the landing gear down. So yeah, man, landing gear needs to be down. Wow, look at the frame rate here in Dubai. That was cool. All right, let's pause this. Oh, actually, I can't pause it. Let me get rid of Sayintentions first. Okay, and let's stop the recording. Okay, save. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm trying to find I downloaded SkyDolly, but you can't use SkyDolly on 2024 yet. I'm getting ready to buy Chase Plane, though, I think.
السيدات والسادة نرحب بكم على متن رحلتنا نحن سعداء بوجودكم معنا اليوم نرجو منكم تخزين
Somebody hacked in my computer. Who's talking that? Oh, that must have been inside the airplane. Yeah. Oh, really? When I was reading on it on flightsim.to today, it said that you can't use it on 2024, so I didn't even try. New York to Granada, I would love to. As long as I don't have to do a Flight Sim Labs airplane, I'm with you, buddy. We'll do it tomorrow night. I might have Chase Plane by then. I'm really digging what I've seen on Chase Plane. Yeah, absolutely, Cam. No problem. I got you, bud. Chase Plane looks awesome. Like, the interface looks amazing. But I was reading that SkyDolly's better for replay, and Chase Plane is better for cinematics. Because this looks fake as shit right now, to be honest. Like, I guess I don't know. Maybe it looks okay.
Speed.
Hey, I don't want to hear anything from the cockpit right now. The cockpit's yelling at me right now. Like, I wish I had a tower view. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, right now we have manual throttle going. I forgot to put the landing gear down. Like, the landing gear just got put down like right now. This was almost a Concorde landing all over again. When I landed the Concorde in Spain with no landing gear. How'd I get a harder landing the second time around? How'd I get a harder landing this time? Anyways, that was fun. So yeah, so tomorrow night I'll do that Granada flight. That'll be fun. I had another flight in mind. I'll do that on the next time. I don't know what day. My work week's going to be pretty. I think it would be easier this week because I'm in training all week. So, but yeah, I deactivated the beta of Microsoft 24 tonight, and it worked much better. I mean, my GPU usage wasn't excessive tonight, even though I got everything turned almost all the way up. There wasn't really much stuttering. Like the only thing that bothered me a little bit was there's a black line around the airplane every once in a while, but I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it, and there was nothing on any forums. But yeah, I will, dude. It's like 10 o'clock, and I'll do it tomorrow for sure. But I want to read a little bit about it first before I want to play with it myself before I. Anyways, yeah, I'll use it tomorrow night for sure. But I got to get out of here. I still got shit to do around the house, and I got to get ready for tomorrow. You know, like adult shit. Like I got adult stuff to do, like what grown-up people do. So, anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably tomorrow night, if not Tuesday for sure. But I'll do my best to be on normal time tomorrow. So that's about it, my friends. Hopefully, you had a good weekend, and I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.